Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl and today I'm going to be breaking down this 8-game NBA slate, which is nothing short of disgusting. And for this 8-game slate, I have one premium play and two free plays because I'm not going to give you I'm not going to give you 14 and a half, not going to give you 13 and a half, not going to give you 14, not going to give you 10 and a half. And it's just these are a bunch of gross games for teams that do not care right now. So if you have any time to take off of the NBA, from now, today, Saturday, and Sunday would probably be the best days to take a break from NBA. I won't because I'm dumb and I want to be betting on sports constantly, but this is the next couple days are going to be very, very questionable due to motivation, due to injuries, due to sit-outs, whatever the deal is. It's not going to be pretty. But before we jump into the video, we'll go ahead and look at yesterday's. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. All right. Yesterday, free picks weren't that good. I had Grizzlies, which only won by 6. 76ers apparently didn't want to play. And the Knicks won by 4 points, so it missed out by a point, half a point on that one. Whatever. Premium plays, Portland, the Clipper game under, and the Sacramento game under, all cashed. Yesterday, for our premium plays on picks and parlays, we went 5-0. So if you guys want those solid picks, me and Nick are number 1 in basketball on the site, number 2 in hockey on the site, and we're now on the leaderboards for baseball. We're in the top 5 or top 2 of yesterday, last 7 days, last 30 days, last 90 days, all sports. Just go ahead and check out the leaderboards and all of that at picksandparlays.net. You'll be able to see all of our statistics over there. We back up all of our numbers, unlike some people. So go ahead, check out all that. Link in the description to picksandparlays.net. We also running our contest. I don't have that up. I know Isaiah Cora's still in first place by like 4 units. So, guys, try to catch up to him so we have interesting competition throughout the month. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this gross slate. We get to start off with the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Washington Wizards. I believe Washington is still fighting for a playoff spot. I probably should bring up... we'll bring up the standings so we can just take a look at all that stuff. But in terms of injuries, Bradley Beal will be out for the Washington Wizards. Garland is questionable, so he might be able to play today against Washington. And then Cedi Osman is also questionable with an ankle injury. He could possibly be playing as well. If both of those guys are playing, it creates a very nice line. Let's go ahead and try to get these standings pulled up. My computer's a little bit slow. I'm going to be getting a computer hopefully sometime in the next week. It should be in the mail, so eventually I won't have to worry about my computer being slow anymore. But I should have pulled up the standings beforehand, but I'm an idiot, so it's all good. But in terms of this one, for this one, we are going with the Cleveland Cavaliers +8. We're doing that because it's a little bit wide of a spread. Bradley Beal being out, if Garland and Cedi Osman are in, that makes it very, very nice. So I do like that. I do like the Cleveland +8 bet for today's slate. And eventually standings. Here we go. Where is Washington in terms of the standings? But in terms of this game, we do like Cleveland +8. As this is loading, we'll go look at some of the other games. Denver and Detroit go at it today. I believe that's an 8.5 point spread. Jeremiah Grant is not going to play against his former team. Isaiah Stewart, Mason Plumlee, Corey Joseph. Wow, a lot of injuries for those Pistons. Barton is questionable. He was out yesterday, so I wouldn't rush him back. I'm not going to bother with these. Oh no, they're just pulling up now. Okay, I wouldn't bother trying to rush him back. All right, Washington is a win or a Bulls loss away from a clinch. Still, I'm still going after the Cleveland Cavaliers +8 in that matchup just because this game should be a little bit closer than they're making it look. So yeah, lots of injuries for Detroit. I don't really think it matters. Denver will still try to win this game. I believe where are they in terms of their fourth? And they have a shot at catching the Clippers, so I guess they can try to go after it. So they have to. I mean, I don't know who you would rather have to play, Dallas or Portland in the playoffs. No matter what, the Western Conference is going to be tough. So either way, don't really matter to them. In terms of this game, we're going to be passing on it. We do have the Denver Nuggets winning this game by 9.7 points. So overall, this one will be a pass for me. We'll still talk about these big spread games. Utah taking on OKC. I will tell you that Utah has Donovan Mitchell out. Mike Conley is questionable, so maybe a return from him might be nice and beneficial for the Jazz, which with a win would clear the number 1 spot in the West. So they still have a little bit of motivation to play. Oklahoma City's been done since before the season started. Honestly, I'm not going to really go over all the betting lines because you shouldn't be betting this game. Yes, Utah should be able to demolish. We have this one being a 14.5 point game anyway, so there's no value. Our projection is that there's no value on this one. Overall, just pass on that game. Orlando and Philly, pretty similar situation. I believe Philadelphia is number 1 still, and I believe they clinched the 1 seed with a win tonight. So expect them to play hard and win this game, clinch that number 1 seed. All the big Philadelphia players should be in. That's all we really need to know. And I'm going to be passing on this game. You shouldn't be laying that much points, but Philadelphia should be able to take care of business quite easily today. Next up, we get Houston and the Clippers. This one's a 10.5 point spread. In all honesty, Clippers should demolish. This should be fun. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are questionable, so maybe expect to see none of them tonight. If that's the case, maybe Rockets +1.5, but I'm not really too interested in that game. Clippers, I believe, will grab the number 3 seed with a win or a Nuggets loss. So I guess they still have a little bit to play for, but honestly, Clippers haven't really been playing since All-Star break, so they've been just coasting. So I'm not really sure if I would really trust that line. Next up, a game that has a little bit of meaning. Memphis Grizzlies are still fighting for that 8-9 spot with the Golden State Warriors, so expect them to be playing hard. Kings are out, so that they're not going to – I mean, they'll probably still play hard, but